What up, dogs? Today we're playing Fake 2.6 Hog on the quest to 9,000 trophies with the Evolved Bats, and I wanted to talk about something interesting. You know when you're in school, how every day you're in a routine, you know what I mean? Everything's new. Everything in life is new because you're a fetus. Everything is new. Everything is like, I don't know about fun. There are things you obviously don't want to do. Like, I didn't like school, for the most part anyway. But at least you have like, you know what you're doing, you know what I mean? You have your routine. Every day is like kind of different, even though it's the same. You have things you look forward to. But the thing is, when you get done with school, it's cool. You're like, oh my God, I have my freedom. I can do whatever the fuck you want. And that happens for a couple years. And then you get to the point where I'm at, where you're like, every day just kind of drifts by now, you know? I feel like there's gotta be, I don't know if the word is more, but it feels like you can be doing something else, or I don't know, something more meaningful. I don't even know what the right word is. It's like you feel like there's got to be something more, because I know a lot of people in my position at my age, they go through their routine, they go to work, they come home, and then they do their thing, whatever they want to do after work. And then that just goes on every day, and the days just slip by. Some days you don't go to work, and it's just day after day. You see what I'm saying? See what I'm saying? And it doesn't feel like you're progressing towards anything at all. It just feels like, the days are just slipping by without any progression. But there has to be something there. There has to be something that is like special for you. So it's almost like a narcissistic thought or an egotistical thought. But it's so true. And I don't know, how did he just zap my bats? What, they were hitting it. How did that not heal? But yeah, that's how I feel a lot these days, especially. I don't know why, but I guess it's just keeping your mind occupied. I'm not sure if it's a matter of like, oh, you just need to distract yourself with enough things to the point where you're not overthinking and thinking about this kind of thing, or if it's just the fact that you are missing something. Because I cannot believe, and I do not believe, that going to a 9 to 5 every day at some mid job, and that takes up 80% of your entire life, is like, you know what I mean? The peak living. Like, I'm not saying you have to go on some, spiritual journey to Japan and learn how to wield a katana and fight off I don't know, you know what I'm saying? I'm not saying that, but I don't know. It just feels like there's got to be something. And I don't know. For most people, I guess that's work. But when you're in school, every day kind of has meaning, you know what I mean? It's like, okay, it's Monday. It's the start of the school week. It's time to focus. There's a big week ahead, whatever. I know, like, I can't, like, it's not party time. Like, it is the work. I guess that's the same with work. But in school, it's like, it's just a bit different because everyone's in the same boat, But then in the real world, not everyone's in the same boat. Everyone's doing things, especially with social media. You see people doing these amazing things your age on, like, Instagram or whatever as well. And you're like, God damn. And I'm just doing this. And I'm just sitting here fucking around with my dick in my hand playing Clash Royale. Nah, that's not actually how I think, but it's kind of funny because it's kind of true. No, but I think it's a valid thought. And a lot of my friends in real life have this thought, I think, as well. I've had a conversation with a few of my friends about it. But yeah, I just don't know what it is. I don't know what the answer is, but for some reason, I'm trying to distinguish what the difference is between school and real life, because they're very similar, where you go to work and then you go to school, and it's like 5 days a week, and then you have the weekend off. But there's a difference, and I'm trying to pinpoint what it is right now, and I'm really struggling. Please do not zap my bats. I want to see them heal and actually do something for once. Okay, go zap them. Yes, they survived, and now I can go with a hog. Right? Finally, the evolved bats actually doing something, and hopefully they will do a lot of. They actually suck. They actually suck. Look at them. I don't know why I said they were so strong. They suck. They just suck. I expect more. Maybe they're a balanced evolution. I don't even know it yet. But yeah, that's how I feel about that. I'm not sure if there's anything else I missed. It's just some days you wake up, you're like, another day. Literally nothing to look forward to. Some people look forward to their weekend, getting lit on the weekend, dude, going crazy. Some people look forward to, that time just playing games when they get home. Maybe that's what it's all about. But me personally, I like to feel like I'm working towards something or building some kind of skill, or at least progressing in some direction. Oh my God, the evolved bats, they survived. And I think this is where I win the game. Like, because like, Jesus Christ, like because I do YouTube, I do a lot of different things. I mean, obviously some days I upload this type of video, some days I do this type of video, some days I do this type of video. And one of the reasons I took a break is because I was doing so many of the same different types of videos that it gets like overwhelming. And the thing is, YouTube for me is such a passion that if it becomes not fun and overwhelming, then I just want to stop doing it altogether, or something needs to change, because I did it in the first place for fun. I didn't do it for work. And so people who do work a 9 to 5 and do it for work, they, I think, cope with it by getting lit on the weekends, you know, going crazy on the weekends so they can look forward to the weekends. And then they can get through the work week knowing that the weekend's around the corner. But for me, that's just not how I operate. And I do not want my main thing that I do in life to be something that's not like my passion or like I really enjoy, you know? And so I think a lot of people my age in particular are stuck in these jobs they don't want to do. And then because of that, they don't know what they want to do with their life, or they feel lost and they feel like there's something more. And there's only so many times you can, you know, because really, oh god damn, really going out on the weekend and all this and partying and stuff, it's pretty much just lustful activity. Like, it's kind of like short-term pleasure, and then you're sitting there in the morning, hungover or whatever, or after partying, and you're just kind of like, well, the work week's ahead. And some people just love that and live for that lifestyle, and then they find someone and they marry or whatever, and I don't know, have kids, and that's their life. But I think a lot of people who, I think a lot of people my age, especially because I feel like now, when you were young, when my parents and people in the generation before me had their life, it was like, go to uni, you know, get a career, and then get married and settle down. But now society's changed where it's like, everyone has a career now. You know, there's more options. You have more opportunities because of phones and shit, you know? You could actually do more things because of the internet. And so because of that, it's almost like, you know, your parents probably got married at like around 30 or a bit young, or probably even a lot younger. But now it's like encouraged to focus on your career and not do that as much. And so I'm trying to think about how this correlates to what I'm saying. And so because of that, people have more time. They're trying to figure out what they want to do. And a lot of people don't find that, I think. Or a lot of people just get stuck in the routine where they're quite unhappy and they're not doing it on purpose. They're not like, you know, working that 9 to 5 very happily. They're just doing it because they don't know what else to do, because that they need to make money, and that's how they use their life. But yeah, it's certainly not ideal. I don't know if it's like, this is like, what's the word? Privileged thinking almost, because some people just have to put food on the table. But I feel like it isn't really, you know, I feel like wanting to actually enjoy, I don't know. I don't think it is anyway, if you know what I mean. It's really hard to articulate what I'm saying sometimes. But yeah, especially because I made that one video where I was talking about consistency versus intensity, and people were like, no, at the gym, intensity is way more important, which I completely understand. But a lot of people did not understand what my point was with being consistent overall trumps everything, which is the entire point of the video. A lot of people did not understand that. And so I was frustrated when I made a second video and people still in the comments were like, actually, well, intensity is the most important thing in the gym. So what Ken is saying is absolute shit. And he's chatting bullshit all day. And I was like, God damn it. So I was considering making another video on that, but maybe I'll just address it now. But yeah, a lot of people my age, you know, you wake up, you go to work, you do your thing or whatever, and you know, you party, I don't know, whatever. You do whatever you like, gaming, seeing people, and then, yeah, you feel like there's something more needed. How is this game still going? Can I just win? There we go. Fireball. He fireballs. I log. And then the hog does like 1,000,000 damage and then I win. I have no idea how this game's still doing. But anyway, we're still going. I think I'm going to buy a Switch. I think I'm going to buy a Nintendo Switch and I'm going to start playing Mario Kart. We're going to, holy fireball value. We're going to start, I reckon that's the play. Some Mario Kart videos. That sounds absolutely goated in my opinion. I don't think there's any other game I even want to play on the Switch at the moment. I don't even know what exists on the Switch. But that sounds goated to me. Did I really just lose? Wait, hang on. There's no way. Wait. No, I won. No, I lost! What? Oh my god, I was not focused on the tower damage, man. I would have cycled spells and I would have won. Alright, whatever. That's the video. Subscribe if you subscribe.